sir. All right. Good deal. We'll be back. So what'd you think of the presentation?
Excellent.
Let's see, your door is still open, so you might want to, it's right there. There we go.
So just talk about the car, statistics, driving range, batteries.
Okay, well, the range on the car is 245 miles, highway miles, or if you're driving the car conservatively. The performance 0 to 60 is 3.7 seconds for the Roadster Sport, which this is a Roadster Sport. Those two numbers are not necessarily compatible with one another, because if you're going 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds at every stop, you might not go 245 miles. But the miles, the range is actually, I've validated it myself on distance trips, and it's pretty accurate. Not sure what else I can tell you that you'd like to know. A lot of other things about the car.
Where can I get one?
Well, you can buy a Tesla through several different sources. Primarily, you go to our website at teslamotors.com. That's where you can browse all the different colors and options and styles, or you can go to a Tesla showroom. We call them Tesla galleries, located in cities really all over the world. So it's pretty easy to find us. All right, let's do some accelerating. So you can tell on your energy usage gauge, you can tell how many kilowatts you're actually drawing or generating at any given point in time. And every time I lift my foot off the accelerator, you'll see that it's actually slowing the vehicle down and also charging the battery using the regenerative deceleration. Since we're on a downhill slope here, I'm going to have to use the brakes. So I didn't lift off quite early enough to stop the car completely from using regenerative. The battery holds about 56 kilowatt hours of energy, and a lot of people like to ask us, how much does it cost for a full charge of juice? And we usually estimate about 10 cents per kilowatt hour. And so if you look at it that way, it's about $5.60 for 240 miles worth of driving. So it's a pretty phenomenally low cost to get where you're going.
Any difference in insurance coverage?
It's insured similar to any other two-seat high-performance vehicle, so there really isn't any sort of a insurance penalty for being an electric vehicle. Pretty on par with anything else with this type of performance. So,
are there rebates?
There are tax credits. There's a $7,500 tax credit that's applied to your federal taxes. And there's also state taxes. Every different state has a different tax credit. Colorado's is $6,000. California is about $5,000. So that comes back to you on your taxes the following year after you purchase it. But Tesla typically doesn't do any substantial negotiations on the price of the car. They're pretty firmly set. There's a lot of technology there, but pretty amazing car.
What can you tell me about the Model S and the Toyota NUMMI plant?
Well, I can tell you what's already in the press to date is that we do have an agreement and are actually already building out the NUMMI plant for production of the Model S sedan. Anticipated to be doing our first deliveries in the middle of 2012. Toyota is helping us with the process of setting up assembly line technology and has invested $50 million in the company for access to our drivetrain technology. And it has been announced that Toyota is planning to use that technology in their RAV4, all-electric RAV4. Which is a good testament to their belief in Tesla and how well our technology works. Alright, so I'm regenerating right now. I'm just lifting off the gas. And adding a little bit of braking. Lifted off a little too late on a downhill. Takes a lot of mental calculations, but amazingly simple once you get used to the car.
The ride is very smooth. There's no clutch, no gear shifting.
Absolutely. There's one gear reduction that's in the differential. So the electric motor is basically direct drive all the way 0 to 125 miles an hour. So never a shift, which means you've always got pretty much instant torque, never a need to downshift whenever you need to speed up. It's a pretty amazing driving experience. And everybody likes to race. We don't ever condone speed competitions. But it is kind of fun to challenge somebody in an internal combustion engine when you're just using electrons.
Yeah, especially from a standing stop, you would have beat them if you'd gone a quarter mile. You would have been beating them way.
Had we been really aggressive,
yeah,
and off the line, yeah, probably so. We don't like to do too much public humiliation. Bad for our reputation.
So, what do you see happening in the...
somebody coming the wrong way, that's not good.
What do you see happening in the electric vehicle industry? Do you see a lot of jobs and careers opening up and the future getting brighter and better?
Oh, absolutely.